It is one of the most famous rustic pastry of Neapolitan cuisine, closely related to rustic babà, casatiello and tortano, and formed by many balls with a rich filling. It is the salted Danube. Let's see how it's done. Let's start with the dough. In this bowl, where I have already poured the flour, I'll crumble the yeast. Then I add salt and sugar. The egg. And while stirring with a fork, I'll also add milk. The name Danube suggests origins not quite Neapolitan. Actually, there are two legends. The first one says that the recipe belongs to the Austrian aunt of the famous Neapolitan baker, Scaturchio. The other one brings us back to the Bourbon era, to the marriage of Ferdinand I and Maria Carolina d'Asburgo-Lorena, and their Viennese cooks who introduced the recipe. Now that the dough has started forming, I can put my fork down and add the oil while I knead it by hand. I'll transfer it on the counter and make it smooth by kneading it for a few minutes. Here is the right consistency. Now I'll shape it into a ball, and I'll put it in the bowl and I'll cover it with film, and then I'll let it leaven for at least 3 hours, or at least until its volume has doubled. This is what our dough looks like when it is leavened. With a pastry scraper, if you don't have one, smooth blade will do, I'll cut it in two. I'm going to cut each loaf into 10 pieces for a total of 20. Flatten the ball a bit, and I'll put some ham and cheese in the middle. I'll close it by pulling the flaps towards the center, and then I'll round it into a ball. I'll place the balls one by one inside a 26 cm bacon dish that I have already greased. Ham and cheese are just one of the many varieties of filling you can choose, so let taste and imagination inspire you. And if the salted Danube is not enough for you, on GialloZafferano you will find the sweet Danube recipe card, because this brioche can also be sweet. Now I'll cover it with film, let it leaven for half an hour. But since we have no time to waste, I've already prepared it. And this is how it looks. Off the film, and let's give it a touch of color by brushing the surface with egg yolk and milk. For an even more rustic effect, you can now add poppy or sesame seeds. Our beautiful Danube ends up in the preheated oven at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. The scent is irresistible, and the filling makes your mouth water immediately. I'll link down below the photo recipe on GialloZafferano, where you can find doses, ingredients and the step-by-step procedure. And if you liked this video, please leave me a like, and if you have any questions, write them in the comments. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the news. Did this recipe make you hungry? Cook it yourself and let me know.